What a fucking day. All I want to do is open my Mythic Legions that finally fucking got here, but no. Wife made me promise to be consistent with the Friday show. So here I am. Weekly Rant Recap, Episode 2. The only thing we have to talk about is San Diego. Nothing else matters this week. So in order to keep this relatively brief, I will try to remember all of the toy companies and basically tell you how I feel about what they did. Because, the show is basically over now. I think Transformers is at 8, which is a half hour from when I'm filming this, and past that, nothing happens over the weekend, really. Somebody might show another figure or two, but not much. Okay, so McFarlane went today. Finally made a Zatanna, so Gaines is happy. That was on his most wanted list that we made the other day. It is actually really fucking wild how many characters from our combined most wanted lists got made today, or got shown in the last 2 days, I should say. Very, very impressive amount. Anyway, what else did he show? He showed a lot of stuff from Batman Returns, which I have no interest in. I think it's wild that he made the fucking duck. He is a fucking crazy person. The Scarecrow he made is downright offensive. He's monster. What the fuck is that? Scarecrow's thin and wiry. Ugh. But whatever. We only have, a year left of Todd, so hopefully these make some people happy. I do like his JSA figures, and Starman looks good, and Obsidian couldn't look worse. I don't know why he would ever put that fucking smile, smirk, whatever. Just fuck it. I was literally going to get all the JSA, and now I'm just not going to bother. Not bothering fucking smiling action figures that are not named Joker. What did Mattel do? Hey, there was a million fucking wrestling figures that I can't get into because I simply don't care. He-Man stuff. So it's interesting to me that they made a very animated 2000X line. Why did they allow Mondo to do it? But then maybe they're not 112 from Mattel. Maybe they're a little smaller. They do fuck around with weird scales for He-Man. I don't know. The bottom line is I would love to be interested in them because it would save me a shitload of money. They're way too animated. There's no detail in them whatsoever. They have their positives as far as a 2000X line goes, but not enough. I want a collector level line. I want to look at them and be impressed. I don't want fucking garbage. I wish I liked Masterverse too. I have a couple of bad guys, and the Dragster and Mosquitor that they made, that they showed, those actually do look pretty good. So there's a chance I'll buy those. Overall, though, I couldn't get into fucking Masterverse. Again, it's just not good enough. So we'll go right into Mondo from there, and seriously, Mondo, fuck you. Why have you been hiding the price of the 112 He-Man for this long? Just fucking tell us. Enough. It's embarrassing. And fuck your fucking 1/6 scale. Who the hell collects 1/6? You can never get a collection like this from fucking 1/6. You get a couple of characters from shit, and why? Who wants that? I don't understand. Like, what do you think? They're going to make every Spider-Man animated character? No. So why bother? 1/6 is insane. The 112 He-Man do look amazing, but again, tell me how much they are. Then we'll see what we're working with here. Because they might be way too expensive from Mondo. You never know. The He-Man and Skeletor, that's the other thing. Like, how are they not out yet? With the He-Man and Skeletor molds, no paint, just molds. Couldn't even finish those for San Diego. You know, you only have all year to prepare. The molds look lovely, so we'll see. Who else we got? We'll save Hasbro for last. Who else? Mezco. Highly unimpressed with Mezco. Which also saves me money, so that's fine. Like, they showed one Conan. That jerk assures me is decent. But then he said, I'll take all the Conan, so he's very easy to please in that regard. Which is always a good way to be if you're going to be a collector, so. The Hulk, I mean, the proportions on the Hulk are insane. Like, I've seen some people excited about it, and it really makes me wonder if they looked at it with their eyes open. Like, it looks like fucking the dude from Beetlejuice. Or in reverse. Like, the head is massive for the body. The detail on the body is really cool. Like, we don't have a Hulk like that. Like, the closest, I guess, would be one of the Marvel Select Hulks. So yeah, detail-wise, it's great. It just, again, the proportions. Anthony's Customs always says it. He said their heads are always the wrong size. And for some figures, I would argue that it doesn't matter. But for shit like the Hulk, it 1000% does. Why also do they fill their case with a whole bunch of old shit that you have zero chance of buying? Like, what is the point of that? They're like, here's every figure we've ever made. So you could be walking by there and be like, cool, can I buy this? How much is this one? Oh, we haven't made that since 2021. And why the fuck is it in the case? Ridiculous. Ridiculous company. No press, no interviews, no nothing. Just whatever. What else? Fresh Monkey. Big bad bullshit, whatever. We get more Street Humans. What'd they show? A priest, an exorcist priest, a cheerleader, a cop, a SWAT officer. So better hurry yours out there, Hasbro. And then bank robbers and a mob boss. Like, my God, and the mob boss is so fucking cool. But who cares? Like, who cares if it's not shit we're going to get before we're 85? They're going to be bringing it to me in the fucking hospital. Like, oh, look, your pre-order finally got here. Well, thanks. Like, shit has to change with Fresh Monkey. They just put fucking Wave 2 of Monster Force and Wave 0 on the boats. If I weren't so lazy, I would go back in my phone and find it. I know that they said that they would be on the water in June. It is obviously almost the end of fucking July. Now we won't have them until September. And saying that they were going to be here in June was only one of the latest updates. When they were announced, I'm sure it was probably January of this year. Like, just, again, constant fucking delays. Like, oh, listen. Big Bad Toy Store, Fresh Monkey, Fiction. Buy a fucking factory in China or just quit now. Please. You're already overcharging and embarrassing yourself that way for most of the figures. You're making us not want them. But they look nice. I can't say they don't. Shit just has to change so that we get them. Don't be like the Horsemen. It's a terrible fucking company to try to be like. Because they're the same way. constantly showing us great stuff that we want, and then like these took over. Like, I forget the day count. I counted days past 2 years, but it was like 2 years, 50 something days. Ridiculous. Oh, what else? Who else is there? Did Mattel, did Mezco, did McFarlane? Is there anyone else that really matters? No, not that I can think of. So, Hasbro started today with G.I. Joe. I had said earlier today in a story that Pythona was the best figure I saw in the whole show by far. Mephisto, sorry. I've been calling him Mephisto forever, and I'm wrong. It's Mephisto. He's better. He wins. Pythona is now not a distant second, but second. Anyway, with Joe's. Pythona's great, can't wait to get her. Good thing I'm going to New York Comic Con, but like, don't worry about it, folks. Like, it's the same as the San Diego thing. Alright, and let's cover this too. Whatever happened to where they sold Cold Slither for 2 minutes, like, don't fucking worry about it. There 1000%, like, you all read the same comments I did. You've all watched the same YouTubes that I have. This is not a set with a monstrous amount of demand. There was a moderate amount of demand at best. It will be back. Like, what did they say? August 1st? Like, relax. And even if that one sells out in like a half hour, they always, like, how many times did they put up Mindbender? How many times did they put up Serpentor? Like, and it's not even going to be necessary in this, because the fucking amount that they made is not going to sell out until, I'd say, at least an hour in on August 1st. Literally the biggest draw of that set is the instruments. I was really hoping to get it on clearance. I now no longer think that's the case, unless this little 2-minute selling ploy was just to create false demand so that they sell more, so that they get people to go on and be like, oh, I'm going to scalp this one. Which you never know. Hasbro could absolutely do that. But bottom line, don't fucking worry about it. Y'all get it if you want it. And same with Pythona. People are concerned that it's an exclusive. Like, just be ready. Like, I really don't have patience for people like, oh, I missed the exclusive. Be ready. If you're working, go take a dump at 1 o'clock when it's going to go up. You gotta do what's necessary. And if you're not willing to do what's necessary, you're going to pay the eBay price or not. It is really interesting, too, like, that people, the same people, complain about exclusives, and then especially complain when exclusive sells out, and also wait for Ollie's and clearance. Those two things don't mix. Highly hypocritical. The more shit goes on clearance, the less retail orders, the less get made. No, don't say that, maniac. You don't know. Clearance. No. Okay. I know rich people who wait for clearance. It's pretty insane. And he complained that Cold Slither sold out. So. Oh my god. So Short Fuse and Steeler is the most boring 2-pack I've ever seen in my entire life. And please, like, Lenny, just finish the original 13, whatever it is. Just please finish them so that I can stop, like, dreading them coming. Because Jesus Christ, like, it's just weird to me that people say, oh, Short Fuse, like, he's so fucking boring. You can forget about a Mobat now, too, if Steeler is coming on his own or in this 2-pack. And at least it's not a hostage pack. At least it's a real 2-pack. That's the second real 2-pack that Lenny has put out this year. So again, I will buy it because it's an original Joe character, but there is nothing to get excited about while looking at just drab green fucking G.I. Joes. Ghost Viper is very interesting. So when I first saw it, like, all I saw was reuse. Like, I'm just going over all of the parts, like, yep, no, that's all reuse. Except for the 2 new heads for the figure that are the wolf and the snake. So this is also the problem as far as them not letting us watch the panel from San Diego. Because unfortunately, like, I was ready to watch Laser Pants. He was live streaming it, but he said, like, it didn't work. And so I clicked off it. I was just like, oh, like, I deflated. I was like, fuck. And I didn't even bother to ask anyone else. I was like, oh, just wait, whatever. Turns out he got it to work, and then I just fucking missed it. So I do have to go back and watch the whole thing. Because I want to know what they said at the panel. Like, it's one, like, these little things that they did after are very rushed. So anyway, Lenny said these are basically Viper's 4 crystal ball. That went from me buying 1 to me buying at least 3. Awesome fucking idea. I will not be using he said, like, construct heads. Like, I will not be using those, but I'll just pick between the skull drawn on the Viper head and the 1 new head that they made, because those are cool. Nor will I be using Barbecue's water gun as a flamethrower, like they would like you to do on this set. It's a weird fucking choice. You have multiple flamethrowers now. Couldn't use those? And the other steel core figure in the fucking outhouse that's just a repaint of the Cobra thing that we ordered last PulseCon and still don't have. No, thank you. No more steel core for me. We're done with that. Everything they showed last week. Last week? This week? When the hell did they show that stuff? It was last week, right? I think it was last week. All of that stuff we saw in person today, all of it looks really fucking good, especially the Desert Scorpion. It's such a goddamn shame that they put those fucking Alley Viper weapons in there. But whatever. The Scorpion is amazing. The figure's amazing. Just have to find a gun. Overall, I wasn't expecting to see much from the Joe's team, and we didn't. So, not terrible, but not great. Just nothing overly exciting. Like when the most exciting thing is a made-up Viper, made-up, like they're all fucking, like any of them are realistic. A no-nostalgia Viper that Lenny just made up. When that's the most exciting thing, it's not that great. But whatever. Legends. I am completely offended by these fucking Magic cards. I think it is the dumbest fucking shit I have ever seen in my entire life, and I'm not paying a deluxe price for that. The only one I need is Manwolf. The other 3 can thoroughly go fuck themselves. As I said on Instagram, it is amazing that an Iron Spider Mary Jane is not the most questionable figure that Legends showed. That is amazing. That crown goes to topless fucking Gambit. Like, I will be so judgmental of every one of you that buys that. I will find you, and you will be judged. Because, wow, is that garbage. Like, that is garbage on a level... That's on, like, Everett Ross fucking level. Jimmy Woo. The wife is trying to tiptoe past me. Where you going? Okay, go ahead. Okay. Okay. So the other 97 2-packs are also pure and utter fucking bullshit. Like, what a waste of 2-pack releases. How unprofessional. And the wave is awful too. Like, I'm sorry, I fucking hate animated figures. Some people were trying to tell me at least this one looks good, at least this one looks good. I legitimately don't think any of them look good. The one that I would really start an argument over though is Morph. Like, that literally looks like a dog's chew toy. There's no detail on it. It is fucking garbage. So hopefully this is it. I mean, one could really only hope, but they didn't make fucking Beast, so... Like, how do you not do that instead of one of these fucking bullshit 2-packs? Just get it done. God forbid. God forbid they finish anything in a timely fashion. But speaking of which, Feral. Fantastic. Can't wait for that. Rachel looks very, very, very fucking good. Can't wait for that. And Mephisto, just... charge me whatever you want, Hasbro. I'm in for at least 2. The wife was comparing them before, like the render from the Engine of Vengeance and this new one. And this new one is significantly better. As much as it pisses me off that didn't go through and this extra, 2-year wait wouldn't have been necessary, we certainly got a shitload of a better figure out of it. And the throne is awesome too. So yeah, that's going to sell very well. Supreme Doom. What fucking story is that? Blood Hunt. At the end of Blood Hunt, Doctor Strange gives over the mantle of Sorcerer Supreme to Doom, and then Doom doesn't give it back. Now there's going to be another crossover involving that. That's why they're making this figure. So on the one hand, I don't want it, because I already have Doom, and I'm not going to display this one. On the other hand, it is something. I don't even know what word to use. It is something that they are actually making a figure from a very current comic, or a comic that's not even out yet, I'm not sure. Because that is the next major Marvel crossover, I believe. Something along the lines of Doom is the Sorcerer Supreme. I forget what it's called. Somebody tell me in the comments, though, please. Outback Storm, fuck you. Like, 2 Storms. Like, what the fuck? 2 Storms, 2 Wolverines, 3 Wolverines, sorry. World War II Wolverine, which isn't bad, but I don't want it. So if that's really in a Build-A-Figure wave, like the leak list says, fine, I'll get it and I won't complain. But if it's not, easy pass. Warbow 2. No Build-A-Figure piece, no buy. Easy as that. Champion and Star Fox is another good one. I'm all for all the cosmic characters and anything that the line doesn't already have. That's an egg. We got to give Marvel credit. They made a 2-pack that wasn't a hostage pack. Nice job. Keep up the good work. Did I forget anything from Legends? I don't think so. Star Wars. Let's read some numbers here. So, this is pretty fucking wild. I don't need to, okay. So the Snowcat is 21 inches long for $325 in 1/12 scale. A 1/18 gunship at 28 inches long is $450. That seems really high to me. Like, really high. And let's see where they're at right now. They are only at 584 backers, and that's in... It's 8 o'clock now, so about 2.5 hours, give or take. That's not good. The shame is, even though I'm not that big on that scale, I actually would like all 3 of the tier figures. Coleman Trebor, Stacey Tin, and Agen? I don't know. Agen Kolar? Oh. I would like all those, but I'll never have them, because I'm sure as hell I'm not spending $450 on a fucking gunship. Now, the only Star Wars Haslab that I got is the Cantina. So when they showed the sand, I thought, like, wow, if it's a sand crawler, I might have to get that, because it would go with my Cantina. But nope. Geonosia sand, not Tatooine sand. I hope it goes through for everyone that wants it, though. But I don't think it... I mean, there's actually a chance that it won't fund at all. So, and just at that price. It's a very fucking high price. Like, it looks great, but it's something that's come out many times over the years. Many times. That's not something that needs to be $450. You know? But again, for the good of all the lines, Haslabs have to fund. So let's hope for the best. We'll see how it goes. Alright. What else did they show? They showed... Oh, The Stranger, finally. Very nice. The only other thing I would like from that show is Plagueis. I'd really appreciate it if they got on that. Strangers, I mean, again, like, it's crazy that they've made us wait this long, so I'll buy that one. The Ventress they made, like Clone Wars Ventress, no. Like, the Ventress we have is perfect. I never need another one, so absolutely not getting that bullshit. Jango Fett, unfortunately, that we do need, because that body is absolutely disgusting. I'm sure this new one will be significantly better. But, like, they just made Pre Vizsla on this fucking bot. Pre Vizsla. Is that right? Now I have to check. I'm not confident that that is his name. There's too many goddamn Mandalorian characters now with the same fucking names. But yeah. That would need to be done again as well now, which is just the endless cycle of Black Series buying the same shit over and over again. Like, the only thing new to the line... Let me see if that's true before I say that out loud. The only thing new to Black Series to the line is The Stranger. Yes, that is true. Because the other, like, a fucking Anakin and Rex 2-pack, are you, how are you not embarrassed to show this at the biggest show of the year? What the fuck is wrong with you? I had said earlier today on Instagram too that I was worried about Legends and we might be depending on Star Wars to do well. Thank God I was wrong there. It would have been the worst con ever. The other thing, Vader with a wired cape. That is about the only thing they could do to get me to buy another goddamn Vader. They even said, same Vader figure, but we have wired the cape. Like, yeah, thanks, asshole. Like, Bespin Luke doesn't interest me at all. But the whole display... fine. It doesn't really fit with my method of displaying, though. Like, I just like one of each character. But whatever, I'll find a place for the little fucking Cloud City shit. So I will get that, I'll get The Stranger, I will get Jango Fett. Not nearly enough shown. Like, that is a truly pathetic amount of Black Series. Pathetic. The stream I was watching died too. I didn't see any vintage collection reveals other than Han and Chewie. Were there more? I'll have to go look. I think that's it. So overall, Jesus. Really? Did you hear that? Overall, there have been worse. There have been worse Comic-Con showings. This one, I mean, was it the best we've ever seen? No, but plenty of shit that I'm gonna buy. So, and I will say, like, as bad as half the Legend shit is, Ferrell, Rachel, and Mephisto, like, that's as good as it gets. Like, that's like they're listening to me directly. Well, I doubt that's actually true. I'll just sit here and believe that it is, you know? And I think that's it. So hopefully we get, I don't know. Oh, Jada. I didn't talk about Jada. More animated shit. Like, the Street Fighter figures all look amazing, but we've seen those before. Like, those are not even new. We've probably seen those 2 cons ago, because they're just like this. The release of this line is a real slow crawl. This is like a crawl through the desert on no water sort of shit. Like, it just takes forever. Like, I wonder if we'll get any more figures this year. Probably not. And they're not that far from done. And now they've shown us that they're going to move right on to fucking Street Fighter Alpha 3 or whatever, which looks like shit. That Ryu looks so fucking stupid. So, like, the Street Fighter 2 is where... That's it for me. So, yeah, I don't understand why they're going so slowly. But all the figures look great. Can't wait to have them. I mean, who knows how many more years it will take them to release those 6 or 7 figures. And like, Invincibles, no, I don't need that. I wouldn't blame anyone for getting them. No. But no. Scooby-Doo, no. No. I really want to see them make a detailed action figure. Like a realistic face. Just get away from this animated shit. So, see if that ever happens. I didn't see much from NECA either, but I must say I am very pumped for the fucking Sesame Street figures. I'm dreading to see the price of Big Bird. But they all look so fucking good. What an incredibly fun line that is. Stu for lunch had said he really wanted Grover and 3 other characters, and he got his Grover. So, there you go. I really can't wait for that Oscar. Like, I really would have considered stealing it from the case if I was there. I'll get kicked out of New York for just saying such things. I'll walk right in. They'll be like, "Oh, you." What else? I did see an Art the Clown, a bloody Art the Clown that was cool. I think that was from NECA as well. Yeah. Anyway, now that's really it. I'm going to be on with Jerk on Saturday to yell about this shit some more. And yeah, I think that's all I got. Maybe in the next day, I mean, nothing will happen on Sunday, but maybe tomorrow we get like a figure or 2 in a case somewhere that's worth something. We could hope. But yeah, overall, decent showing. Not too shabby. We've seen worse. Remember the year that the Black Series team showed the credit collection wave at a Comic-Con? And as they were announcing them, like, the room was dead silent. You remember that? Me too. Me too. I remember that. Yeah. Patrick really wasn't very bright. Neither was Hasbro in general at that time. They're not much better now. Alright, folks. Thank you for watching. Please, as always, like and subscribe and all the fucking things, okay? Okay, and follow me on Instagram, JerseyManiac_collector. I'm gonna fucking open my Mythic Legions now.